Okay, we have a Dock 66 here that got damaged in shipping, and there's some other scratches and stuff on it, but we're going to focus on this one right here. This is a puncture wound that is kind of common for running into a jetty or some kind of barnacle or pier, and it happens more often than you think. But this thing took some serious impact with a sharp object, and this damage is going all the way through to the inside of the board and would be leaking, and that's kind of a scenario. What we're going to try to do first is clean off around the area, clean off this excess. These are coatings, you know, the finish coating, the paint and whatnot. We're going to clear that away and kind of clean out the hole. What we have here, if we're on a trip somewhere, we'll do the whole repair as if this is all we had. This comes with just your standard Aviso repair kit. So the contents of the repair kit are as follows. There's some filler epoxy, some just quick 2-part epoxy. There's a couple packs, so you can do multiple dings depending on how big the ding is and whatnot. A little squeegee, mixing cup. The rest of this carbon fiber is rolled up in in 2 mixing cups. There's glass, sandpaper, carbon fiber, the same kind of carbon that your board's made out of. Then we have the proper stir sticks, some different types of epoxy for a little bit bigger dings. They're all going to be in easy packs to mix. We'll demonstrate that here in a moment. Stir stick, sandpaper, and these little brushes for different types of dings. So we'll start to utilize this stuff here in a minute once we get this area prepped down. It also comes with this instruction sheet depending on types of boards. If it's a clear coated board that's painted, or it's got all different kinds of dings. If it's skin, a puncture of the skin, or if it's a crack, we have the instructions here. So. So we sand off the basic area that we're trying to repair, and that's dipping down just a little bit. And if you can look inside there, normally we wouldn't do this, but in this case, we'll kind of try to peel this piece out so everybody can see what's going on. Some of the damaged fiber, and we're going to just fill this. We're going to fill this hole up. Here's another example. This is actually 2 examples of what happens when a board basically gets run over by a car. But there's a rail split, and there's a buckle on the deck here. So we're going to be patching this region just to kind of show you what it's going to look like when we try to bring it back to life, what we're going to achieve. So here, like it says in the instructions, we're going to go ahead and sand this all down the outside, take away any fiber that's lost its integrity. Same with the deck here, leaving as much fiber and everything as we can, but we'll sand down these little cracks. It's just superficial cracks on the outside, but we want to make it look like new. So we're going to go ahead and sand this one down as well, and we'll show you what that looks like here in just a minute. So as you can see on this rail here, we sanded it a fair way back, getting rid of some of the bad material. And here for sure we're getting rid of any loose carbon that's cracked. We're going to take it just a little bit further right now, but we're just going to be scarfing back a little bit on this. Some of this carbon is still good, and we have to prepare that surface for a good adhesion for the next layers. Otherwise, if we were just to go to this surface, you know, this surface had wax on it, all kinds of stuff. So we want to get that sanded off there, and we'll go ahead and take care of these cracks too in the next stage. But any of the foam that's damaged and loose, we want to take out. They're cutting the corner off. This is just mixed up. This is a 2-part pack. So Mark cut the corner off of it, and so he's going to squeeze it out. This pack, and this is like 5-minute epoxy. This is not for the superstructure. This is mainly for filling things in. You want to make sure you squeeze both halves out equally.
crucial.
See, we're pushing it all the way in, so there's no cracks, or we're pushing it into the cracks, so there's no air bubbles left behind.
It is over here.
We're just filling up the crack at this point. To give ourselves a nice smooth surface once we sand that down, that we can put our outside layers on. We want it to be real smooth.